this article is divided into a few parts. First, it's about start. And second chapter is about breaststroke, then butterfly, followed by backstroke, and then freestyle. And then chapter 6 is about IMs. There's a particular rules about IM and relays. Like you can see, there's only 5 pages. I recommend all parents to give it a read. If this is too long, there's a shorter version as well. This is the officials who use to do the stroke briefing before each session. This is a shorter version of the USA Swimming Rulebook, but it covers everything as well. And then next, I'm gonna show you a DQ slip. This is a 3 copy, so we can just take a look at the first one. So if you get a DQ slip, it contains some basic information, like your swimmer's name, your team, in which event, which heat, and which lane you get the swimmer was disqualified. Also, the official will mark the violation. For example, if it's a backstroke event, it'll mark the backstroke part. If the violation is during the start, during the swim, during the turn, or during the finish, and the particular violation the swimmer has committed. So there's some like DQs that's not associated with any strokes. For example, a false start, you can do a false start in any of the strokes. Or you didn't finish the race, you get out of the pool before the finish. Or some other disqualifications, like uncommon disqualifications. For example, you are pulling the lane line. But for the most part, like Leon has demonstrated earlier, for our swimmers, most of the DQs are associated with the stroke rules. Also, I would like to mention different age groups have different common DQs. For the younger swimmers, they tend to have violations of the technical rules. For example, if it's touching using for butterfly and breaststroke, they are not touching with both hands, or they're touching with both hands but not simultaneously. But for the older swimmers, they are mature enough, or they get enough DQs not to make those violations anymore. But for example, false start is a very common disqualification for the older swimmers. Also, I want to mention getting a DQ slip is not a bad thing at all. It's just a learning experience. Even if you are a very experienced swimmer, you still get DQs from time to time. I also have something to share with you. This is a more intuitive way to understand the DQs, understand the technical rules. There's videos available online to explain all the disqualification scenarios. This is actually used to train the officials. So those videos will show you what exactly your swimmer should not do. I will share all of those after the meeting. With that, I don't want to go into the details for every technical rules, but I would like to give parents opportunity to ask questions. There any questions for maybe a particular violation your swimmer got in the past? You want to understand more? Oh, someone talking?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so I think Peng just give us very detailed instructions about how to just read DQ's read and where you can find all the US swim rules on this. I just want to make a just short.
Also, I have a PowerPoint I made um, about 2 years ago for our parents. I will share this as well. This basically covers, but during that meeting 2 years ago, I gave a presentation of all the stroke rules in detail. That includes all the strokes, plus IM, plus start. Um, if I go through all the details, it'll take more than an hour. But I'll share this, and if you have any questions, feel free to. I think our WeChat group is a good place to ask questions about those. Um, there will be more visibility for all parents. Um, if there's no questions, I'll talk about how to become a USA swimming official. Um, this is from my point of view, the best way you can volunteer as a parents, the best way you can help your swimmers. Um, so and the process of being for becoming an official is getting actually easier and more standardized starting earlier next year. In PNS website, we have a website for officials, and um, there's a process you need to follow. Um, let me find that. Yeah. So if you just get started, there are two options for you. One is to become a website official. That is stroke and turns. Stroke and turns observe the swimmers um, if they are if they are violating any of the technical rules in the water. So you will be working alongside the pool. Um, and another role is admin officials. Admin officials enforces all the administrative rules for USC swimming during a swim meet. Um, so the admin officials basically they need to make sure your swimmers are getting a correct time. Um, in case, for example, soft touch or the timer make a mistake. It also enforces all the meet sanctioning. For example, the points and the awarding during the meet. So those are two rules you can get, the two roles you can get started. Um, in in the past, you have to attend um, clinics hosted by some experienced officials. Nowadays, you don't have to. You can just log into your USA Swimming account, and there's a tab called USA Swimming University. You can just take the online course for free. For stroke and turns, there are two courses you need to take. One is the foundation of officiating. The other one is stroke and turn certification course. After that, you need to take an online test. Same for admin officials. Everything is free to this point. If you feel like committed to become official, there's some extra steps you need to take. That includes complete the athlete protection training, a level 2 background check, and concussion training. It doesn't take a lot of time, and from my point of view, this is very rewarding as well. So if you are interested, feel free to reach out to me. I can point you to the right resource. Currently, this is our team's official roster. Currently, we have 23 officials on our team. All right, that's all I want to share for now. Is there any questions I can answer?
Okay, if you have any question, you can leave the questions in the meeting group chat and send it to all to make sure we can just watch on your questions. Actually, I have two questions for our official poem, which is common. One is common question about the DQs, and one is a funny one. So I'll start from the common one. It's about video during the swim meet. It may bring grab a lot of parents' attention because you keep make the videos and cheer for swimmers during the competitions. But once you got DQs, and you feel upset. Okay, oh, why my swimmers got DQs? And you check the videos. Some of you talk to me during the sessions and say, "Oh, coach, I don't know it's evidence or something like that, but I can just provide you the video to see to you can just double check the videos that my swimmers didn't get DQs. Can you use this to argue with the officials or go like this?" So this is my question. So can we use any videos from coach or from parents to just make any argue with the officials during the swim meet?
Short answer is no. The video, or put it this way, the level of meet our swimmers attend don't use videos, don't depend on videos for either initiate or justify any disqualification cause. You may see videos from, for example, during Olympics, they do use videos, and there's officials sitting behind the screen to watch those videos, but that's a different video. So the video our parents or anybody take outside of the pool cannot be used to to justify any disqualification or to protest any disqualification. There might be situations the coach can, well, only coach can protest the disqualification. Parents cannot. Also, some of the calls, I want to give an example. For example, false start. False start, normally in most situations, it's just it's the swimmer just started less than a second earlier than the starting signal. It's very hard to tell from the video. Also, false start has to be individually confirmed by two different officials. They are not allowed to talk. They just make notes on the heat sheet separately and without talking, show each other the heat sheet. If it's confirmed, it's a false start. If it's only confirmed, if it's only observed by one of the officials, that false start won't hold. So the officials, one of the rule for officiating is to give the swimmer the benefit of doubt. So if there's any doubt, you shouldn't receive a DQ slip. But with all those explanations, the short answer is no, you cannot use the video to protest the disqualification.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the perfect answers that okay. So swimmers or the parents in the meeting that should know that next time if you make any videos, that's fantastic to make any record, but it's not evidence. So you can just reach me if you have any videos to you may ask why I got DQs, which part. I can just do all the analyze for you and we just figure out what's inside this. But it's not evidence. So yeah, we can just make better usage for from the video next time. And it just thank you so much for answering me the second question because I just about to ask for start. So yeah, Peng just expand what means the real full start on this. Even for the top swimmers, they may made a mistake on this. You may just heard a story about I forgot 2 or 3 months ago, Chinese world top swimmers who made a false start in it's IM or it's IM, right? Yeah, for this. So it still may bring a lot of argument if it made a false start or not. In the social media, some people may say, "Oh, he just moved a little from the hip." Somebody say, "Okay, I didn't see that." So we cannot be the judge, but you know the procedures. We have two or more, uh, even more officials just stand behind this and record this. We have the camera, we have all things. So once we made the DQs, we have the evidence. We have all the support from the officials. We have the rules supporting from this. We have the rule book. So we can make good explanations. We still can argue with this from coach. As I said before, I made some argument even during the champion meet, but it's based on all the things together, and I be the one of the winners to see all the things there. So I can just make some things like that. But it's not means I can just make all the argument or protest from the video every time. So the best thing, the best solution is we train better. We focus on all coach instructions. We made more experience. We made some mistakes in the this regular meet, and we can do better in the big meet. Okay, so I'm done my questions. If you have any question, we'll give you 1 minute. We can stay here, take a rest, leave a message in the chat. If we have no questions, we move to the next part and leave this to Erica and about the donation and matchup program. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Paul.
And last, I just want to share, it's not uncommon for the word top athlete to get DQ'd. Alex Walsh got DQ'd in Olympics in Paris last year for not finishing the backstroke on the back. She was doing a crossover turn and she already passed vertical on the breast before the backstroke finish. So yeah, no need to get disappointed when you get a DQ slip. Just work on it with the coach to avoid it the next time. I'm gonna share all the links I shared earlier in the chat.
Thank you so much. Any questions you can leave now in the chat. Before we start next part, so Erica, you want me to share the screen about financial summary, or you can do that? I already have one, but just
Yeah,
for your choice.
can you share? Can you share, Leon?
Sure.
Thank you.
Find it.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Erica. I'm the president of the Pacific Dragon Booster Club. PDC is a nonprofit organization run entirely by parents, volunteers, dedicated to supporting every swimmer on PDST and strengthening our swimming community. So we meet 3 to 4 times per season to plan and organize swim meet, row event, swimmer rewards, community pool support, and our annual team party. Most importantly, we come together to find ways to support our swimmer. If you are wondering who's on the board, you can find the full list on the PDST website under leadership. Now let's move on to the 2024 financial report. Our primary source of income comes from company donation and swim meet entries. I won't go into all the details, but I want to highlight how this donation are used. In 2024, company donation received was around 20,297 from parents who submitted their volunteer hours through their company. 100% of this company donation in 2024 went toward official membership and uniform, team events, team gear, team wear for our swimmer. So unlike some other teams, PDST does not charge a mandatory booster fee. Instead, we encourage parents to contribute volunteer hours and take advantage of employer matching program to help support the team. Company matching is a simple yet powerful way to maximize your impact. Many employers are willing to match your volunteer hours or donation, effectively doubling or even tripling the support we can provide to our swimmers. So the more matching donation we receive, the better we can fund team events, provide gear, and create a positive experience for every swimmer. Every contribution, big or small, makes a big difference, and we truly appreciate your support. Thank you for all your time and dedication to PDST. Your involvement makes a huge difference in our swimmer experience. Now I'll hand it over to Ashley, who talks about the company matching program.
Hi, so let me try, maybe I can share my screen. So yeah, I think Erica already kind of quickly shared this page. So we are the PDBC. So we are the 413 nonprofit organization. So that makes us can receive parents and some other organizations donation. So PD and BC, we're probably the only swimming club that does not require the mandatory donations. So because this we need thanks to all the parents. You usually always request for volunteer hour match, and sometimes we even receive your donation. So there were two parts of income. One is just donation, and the other is volunteer hour match. So let's talk about the donation first. Every year, so during for example, October, November, December, we usually can receive some special donation from your employee. And for example, there are one called My Rewards. So your company may donate to your favorite nonprofit organization on your behalf. So if you see these kind of events in your company, yeah, please help us. Yeah, then say, oh, we like the PDBC. So we will receive the company donation because of your request. So very appreciate that. So the second part is the volunteer hour match. So this is the major income we received from you. Every year you volunteer the hour, maybe 20 hours, 40 hours. So if your company received, provided this volunteer hour match, for example, we have some list here. So these are the list of the company. So they support this match. If you don't see your company on the list, yeah, please also maybe help us reach your HR to make sure whether they support or not support. If you found not on the list, but your company comes to support this, please reach us to let us know. We will update this list. So for the volunteer hour match, it's usually simple. So we use Microsoft as an example. So you just go to Microsoft is this web page. If you don't know your company's web page for this donation match, maybe also help us reach your HR. So HR should know that. Then you choose our PDST. So, and our boost club is Pacific Dragons Boost Club. Then you can donate. Then usually some people just put a specific days, say this weekend I do the volunteer hour. So we request a match, but sometimes just say some parents it's easier every maybe 3 months they say from maybe March or even 6 months from March to September. There are how many hours I volunteered. So you just put the hours there. And most the company can trace back to 6 months. So so please don't wait too long, maybe 9 months. I think within 9 months, Microsoft probably still support that. They probably support as long as back to 12 months, but some company just 6 months. So maybe if you don't have time to request every time when you did the volunteer, so maybe just every quarter help us to request that. So very appreciative for your help. So this is usually after you send the request, we will receive your donation within 1 month, between 1 month to 2 months. So so far, so from September to December 31st, we receive about $12,900. So I just check this amount based on the different team. So you can see in the bottom, we have $300 no, because there are 2 donations. One is the parent, they give the name, but no other detailed information. So sometimes, parents, their kids already graduated from the swimming, go to the colleges, they still donate. So that's why we can see the name, but cannot match to the current roster list. There are another parent, they donated but didn't give any information. Everything is unknown, so I cannot locate to which team, which parents requested that. So if you have any question, feel free to reach to me directly or check with your team's rep. And another thing is some family has several swimmers. So in this case, for example, I receive, for example, maybe $500. There were 1 swimmer in senior, 1 swimmer in high school too. I just equally split this amount to these 2 teams. So if you have different requests, also feel free to reach me. So that I think that's all for the volunteer hour match and also donation process. So and we this is one of the major income of Boost Club. We use this money. So as you may still remember, Erica just shared the screen. We have a lot of cost like new swimmer gears, championship meter presents, T-shirt, picnic, like the pool and some donations. So all comes from your support. So please support our PDBC. Thank you. Hi, Liang. So I'm done. Back to you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for Ashley for all the information on this. The same. If you have any questions, you can leave on the chat. I need to record your name before you're leaving, so just give me 3 to 5 minutes to stay here, because we still wait for another questions and wait for the recording. Actually, I have a question for Ashley about the tax expectation because expectation. Some of the parents asked me last seasons that if we can just provide any tax ID for them because they already made some donations, they want to just when before they make the tax return report, they can just use the information to have that. So can we provide the information to them?
Yes, sure. So thank you for reminding this. So when you so it's a tax return season is coming soon. So if you made a donation for us like $500, we have the tax ID. So let me. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can see the
So
screen.
so on here our charity EIN number is this one in the middle. Yeah, I highlighted it.
Yeah.
So, but if you didn't get it here, always feel free to reach out to me for all these questions. And as just Coach Leon mentioned, so this meeting it's also treated as your volunteer hour. You also can request a volunteer hour match if you attend this meeting.
Okay, thank you so much. Any questions? We have 1 more minute to answer you all the questions here, not only about the tax donations, but the DQs or any other question about team operations or a training or meet you are interested in. And if you are interested to be a future USM officials, we still have the pass to help you. Just connect me or connect with Pom after the meetings through the email or WeChat, any communication ways. And we can just set up all the bridge for you. Okay. So before you leave, just give me a second. I'll make another record for all the participants today to make sure everybody will be recorded. I make the screenshot. Just give you a last reminder. If you haven't changed your nickname, I cannot give you the credit because I cannot recognize you from your nickname. So yeah, make the record, make the change. Let me check. Okay, from the chat, we don't have any further questions for now. So I think everybody's good. Okay. This video will be recorded and I will send this to the on the PVD's website, maybe some of the social medias, and make sure everybody can find your answers for information you want during that. Okay, now thank you so much for Ashley, Erica, and Pom here and all the parents to be here. And thank you so much. Okay, now I think we're done today. Okay.